What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Messiah. Today we are going from the Woodlawn Library all the way to the Riverfront. Right here I got my mini bike. It has 1,000 watts of power, so I should be able to keep up with traffic. Right here we got Charles. He will be taking the bus. And then over here we have Aaron, who is going to be walking, and he's going to introduce us to Strong Towns.
I'm one of the local conversation leaders for Strong Towns Wilmington. If you don't know what Strong Towns is, you should definitely check out strongtowns.org. Our particular chapter is strongtownswilmington.org, and this is to kind of show what it's like to try and use alternative forms of transportation in Wilmington, because as Messiah knows, it's a bit of a struggle if you don't have a car, and so we're trying to do what we can at least to make that better. So that's pretty much it.
So we all got our stopwatches ready, and we can start in 3.
Wait. Sorry. My time's out after a while.
Oh, okay.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start stopwatches in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so let's see who can get to the Riverfront the quickest. But
So I have to buy a bus ticket, right?
yeah, you have to buy a bus ticket, and I guess I can get rolling.
You can get rolling. Yeah, I'm gonna head down Bancroft.
You got sunscreen, right?
Oh yeah, I put on my sunscreen.
Where is the bus?
All right, I guess I'll see you in 40 minutes.
Yep.
Oh my God. Hoping I don't get mugged.
Taking the bus. Where's the bus?
All right, so I am the cameraman today. We are taking my mini bike. This is a dual motor mini bike. Each motor is 500 watts. They do peak out 1,000 watts each, so that's 2,000 watts of power. But, you know, you're not going to get the 2,000 watts of power unless you don't have a full charge battery or something like that. Right here, we got my little storage compartment. I got everything I need in here, man. I got my keys, I got my lock. I got everything in here.
28 minutes. Route 4 leaves 4th Street at Bancroft Parkway at 10:45 and reaches 4th Street at Washington at 10:52. 7 stops. I don't know where that is. I should have thought of this beforehand. Bus stop is somewhere around here.
This is an interesting part of Wilmington. Bancroft. Sort of where a lot of wealthier houses are. But at the same time, there's some parts that are not the best. Oh no, I got sunscreen in my sunglasses. Ay. This will be fun.
We will be meeting at basically the mini golf course right here. This is where we are going. From where I'm at, it's gonna, 11 minutes. 11 minutes by regular bike. That is, oh my God, I'm gonna be there forever, man. Oh wow. I'm still at the library. I have not really officially left yet. Cause I know I'm gonna be there in 10 minutes. Bro, I'm gonna be there in 10 minutes, man. Wow, this is gonna be a really long. So I'm currently 2 minutes in, and Charles is still over there. He's figuring out the bus situation right now.
41 minutes. That can't be right. That's gonna take 41 minutes. No.
Oh man. Oh, Aaron got okay. Aaron might get there before he does. Holy shit.
Oh. Yeah, they're already gone. I don't know where I'm going. Where is the bus stop around here? I feel like it should be like right here. Or I could take this route, which takes 34 minutes. And then I have to walk from Amtrak. I don't know how much this is coming out because I can't really see my screen, but that's fine.
Wilmington is an interesting city. It was founded originally by the Swedes, small settlement population. A lot of that had to do with the rivers, in particular, the Brandywine, Christina, coming together. It was a very strategic point, akin to Philadelphia. After the Swedes came the Dutch, and then after the Dutch came the English. Like many cities in the later part of the 19th century and around the 1800s, it was industrial, thanks to the DuPonts, where they had a lot of influence on the city and its development. As a supplier of explosives, they made quite a bit of money in the Civil War, as one can imagine, but also just in terms of the westward expansion and use of dynamite elsewhere.
See you at the Riverfront.
They did have a fairly outsized influence on Wilmington, but I think it's a bit more exaggerated than you would expect. Unlike some other cities where basically a set of families controlled everything, the DuPonts maintained a relatively low profile, at least up until the early 20th century in the city politics. So, you know, it's what it is.
Haven't taken a bus before. Swipe down. Bus stop is somewhere around here, and I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. I walked right by it. So this is the bus stop, I'm assuming. I guess I just wait here now. Yeah, stop 8. And then it goes all the way around. Oh man, that's a long way. But that gets me closer to my destination, but it takes 41 minutes versus 38 minutes, 34 minutes. And then I'd have to walk, which isn't too bad, but kind of defeats the purpose of taking a bus. So I'd save 7 minutes. Is that math right? I don't know. Oh, but not saying 30. That one's 37. 34 minutes. And I gotta start somewhere else. And then I have to walk from the train station down, which isn't too bad. So it's more walking, obviously. How much walking is it? 5 minute and 18-minute walk from there to there. So that would take longer. And that one's delayed. And this one is leaving in 18 minutes on time. This is in 24 minutes on time. Yeah, let's hit that one, I guess. New glanceable directions. Yeah, you can tell I don't use the bus at all. All right, so I gotta walk to Lincoln Street. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. I'll walk over to Lincoln. I don't know. I'm not gonna do running commentary because I will be talking to myself the entire time. That gets kind of weird and boring, and I run out of things to say. So I'll just keep the camera pointed forward for now. Hopefully it gets good shots of whatever we're looking at. Cool.
All right, no traffic behind me yet. This thing does not have the best acceleration. I'm gonna say that. All right, now we can go. I'm taking the whole fucking lane. There's some cars coming up. Oh, this is a tight ass squeeze. Oh shit, that light just turned green. Fuck, I was gonna ride on the road, but that light just turned green. And this thing does not have the best acceleration. But once I'm moving, bro. I'm not really worried about anything.
Thank God for the trees. Oh my God, the trees add so much. If you want to make a neighborhood nice, have trees. They've also shown that having trees reduces the temperature, the ambient temperature, substantially. So tree-lined streets are really important. This is really quite pleasant. Oh, it's telling me to turn left. Here's where things are gonna get a little dicey.
All right, I have a blinking crosswalk, but nobody's coming from up there, so I'm just kind of gonna go, because it's one way. Union Street, not the safest street to cross during the weekday, but it's fine. All right, so bus stop is up here. Huh. Bus 6.
Man, there's nothing but debris. I usually hate riding on the sidewalk because if there's people walking, I gotta jump in the street. And this is a mini bike. I got small ass tires, so I can't be, hopping curbs and shit like that. I'm already at the Riverfront, man, and I'm 10 minutes in. I could have got here sooner, but I'm in no rush, man.
And you can see here our first Strode. Classic. Although these are all, how many lanes is that? I guess it's 3 lanes going. Oh, look, there's a bike-ish path. It's not separated, but it's something. I think, maybe. I heard a statistic that Wilmington has about over 1,000 at least vacant properties like this. They need some investment. Gotta love walking by a dumpster on a sidewalk. Clearly not designed for pedestrians or bicyclists. That's kind of fun.
Oh, that's the bus stop. All right, so I can't cross this way, but I can go this way. And I'm gonna cross Lincoln, but I have to wait for the signal. Now, this is a weekend. There's less traffic in general. But I know Lincoln can get kind of harrowing because of how narrow the 2 lanes are. And people still decide to speed. Stop 6. Oh, we can see that. How well that can be seen. So there's only one bus route that I guess serves this. It's protected, that's not bad. In case it gets too hot. So this says, delayed 1 minute, should be here at 10:48. So now I just have to wait 8 minutes. And we can see how this works.
That was 2 miles? Yeah, because I started at 6 miles and I'm at 8. Wow. Yep. If you want to get from the Woodlawn Library to the Riverfront, actually, you might be better off taking a bike. You might be better off taking a bike over a car, because with a car, you got to find parking and all that. The bike, nope, you don't really got to do all that. And with the bike, you can ride on the Riverfront. So we're going to clock my time at 12 minutes. Basically 12 minutes. So I'm already here waiting for them. And I guess I'll see you guys later when they finally get here.
And I just got a text from Messiah. He's already there. Great. Love that.
It looks like I'm talking on the phone.
Yo, Aaron is still, bro, let's see how far he got. Oh, he got, bro is, oh, he walked pretty far, but he's gonna get here at like 11:13. Yo, I have time to run to the Wawa and come back. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Let me let them know I'm going to the Wawa. I'll be back. I'm going to the Wawa. LOL. Got plenty of time. All right, guys, we're gonna go through. Let's go. What the hell? Oh, it's police. I was like, why is there a whole motorcycle on here? Hey, no motorized vehicle. You know what? I'm breaking that rule too. But this guy, bro, a whole motorcycle in the riverfront. Yo, I have plenty. Yo, I'm going to the. I'm gonna go to the Wawa and go get me something to drink.
Nice park. I don't know what park this is. You could probably figure out what it is in post. I'm definitely taking longer than I could if I was just kind of booking it, but I'm trying to get a sense of the sights. I really dig these murals. I don't know who is behind them, but they're fantastic. Walking for about 15-ish minutes. Another 29 minutes to go, good Lord. I'm gonna start running at a certain point.
I bought a day pass, I guess. It's only $4, which doesn't seem that bad. $2 for one way, which seems off, but maybe that's, I don't know, maybe the day pass does something different than I thought. Let's check out where the bus is. Messiah is going to the Wawa. He has time to go to a Wawa, which is not close to our destination, because he's taking a bike, which is clearly a lot quicker.
I got so much time that I can like take it slow all the way to Wawa. Yeah, if you live in Wilmington, man, I recommend you buy a bike. Just ride on the riverfront, man. It's really nice.
Looks like we're coming up on Broome. That's where I'm gonna have to cross. You can actually see the highway from here. Oh boy.
All right, so it's coming up on my stop now. I guess I stand up to be like, hey, I'm actually waiting for the bus. And it's fun, I don't even see the bus. There it is. Okay, there's the bus. I don't know if you can see that in the video.
2,000 years later.
How you doing? Skin? No. Sorry. No, my bad. Sorry. Cool, thank you.
That's what I like about that Wawa. It's like a direct, it's almost like a direct path to it. We are currently going 30 miles an hour. Aaron's probably gonna be waiting for me for a few minutes.
Stop requested. If crossing your way, please use marked crosswalks and watch for traffic. Thank you. Please exit through rear doors.
Thank you.
Consider after boarding. From 6, Wilmington Transit Center.
All right. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, 17 minutes. Let's see if I can do better on that. We're already at 32 minutes.
It says the riverfront there. Not great for pedestrians, gotta say. Oh, I'm so close. This is the riverfront area that's been really heavily invested in to be developed further. Haha! So close to our destination.
We're gonna dual motor all the way back. Power mode 2, which will allow me to go above 30. Power mode 1 is like 18. All right, let's get back before, let's see where he's at now. Bro is basically in the parking lot. Okay, he's basically there. I'm sure it's in his line of sight. We're gonna haul ass. That's what I like about that Wawa. It's like it's almost like a direct path to it. All right, we are currently going 30 miles an hour. Aaron's probably gonna be waiting for me for a few minutes. He got there quicker than his ETA, so he must have been walking really fast. I don't know, maybe he started running towards the fucking Riverfront. He won't wait for me too long. He'll probably wait for me for like 5 minutes.
The bus was a lot better than I thought it was going to be for whatever reason. I don't know why I had a negative impression of it. Probably because of typically if you can't afford a car, you take a bus. And if you can't afford a car, you're kind of looked down upon. Or like you can't do something that everybody has. Bus is a lot more fun because I don't have to think about driving. I could have waited longer to take a bus that gets me directly to where I want to go. But then, I don't know, extra walking along the riverfront isn't that bad. Also would have dropped me off in the middle of a parking lot, which is less fun, less pleasing to look at.
And it looks like I have arrived at the riverfront. Look at that. So so that's 3740. I wonder how Charles is doing.
Aaron just texted me saying he made it. All right, Aaron has made it. I should have saved that other guy's number so I don't have to blur it out in post. All right, Aaron has made it to the riverfront and it's 11:08. So I'm roughly 3 minutes away. So he should see me soon.
37 minutes. Where Constitution Yards used to be. They're moving it across the street. I love having a camera. People just stare at you. Looks like we're going to put piles in for the foundation for the new apartment building that's going there. We've already started. Oh, Aaron just made it. Huh. Him walking was quicker. All right, I should be coming up on Aaron and Messiah momentarily once I pass the little mini golf. There we go. There's Aaron.
How was it?
It was fine. I didn't feel like waiting for the bus for a while, which would have put me like right down there.
Oh, yeah.
So I took a different bus that took me to the station, Amtrak station, and I just walked.
Oh, nice.
I was like, why not? So
I don't know where Messiah went. I don't know if we should keep recording or what.
I don't know.
I'm still recording. Why not?
You are?
Yes. All right, just keep it rolling. Yeah. Where is the Wawa?
Ellesmere. It's like up the street. How was the walk?
It wasn't that bad, honestly. It wasn't even that dicey, to be honest.
Yeah. I think there's a negative stigma.
I mean, some neighborhoods were nicer than others, but I mean, it's not like, I really think the stigma is a little overblown. So what's the time? What was your time?
I'm at 43 minutes right now.
I paused mine at 37:40. Yeah, but it was relatively painless.
Oh, he said Timothy's down at the end of the riverfront.
I'm at the Timothy's Holly, my friend.
Well, Timothy's is down at the end of like where we parked. You picked me up.
Oh yeah.
It's down there on the riverfront
car
part.
is, right?
Yeah, more or less.
That's where your car is, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's walk there.
Oh, here they are. There they are. So how long did it take y'all? It only took me 12 minutes.
It took me like 41 minutes.
37 minutes.
The walker beat the busser.
Yeah, which I was surprised about, honestly.
37:40. All right, should we cut now? So walking wasn't terrible, to be honest. It was could have been worse. I mean, Wilmington has a reputation, but I honestly think that the neighborhoods aren't that bad overall if you're not stupid, you know what I mean? Now, obviously walking around with a camera strapped to my chest probably was not the smartest move in the world, but honestly it was still fine, you know? Really pleasant overall.
Yeah, so the bus actually was a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. I don't know what I expected. I did have to wait I opted for waiting less at the initial bus stop and walking more to the final end zone because I didn't feel like waiting for a bus as long. But it's not terrible. Just wish they came more frequently. The ride was pleasant, but it's also a Saturday, so there's less traffic. If there's more traffic, I feel like I would have taken longer. But I liked it otherwise. I might actually take the bus in the future. So, but that's about it. It took me about 41 minutes all told.
All right, so yeah, I'm the one who took the bike, and I got here in 12 minutes. So I kind of took it slow. I even went to Wawa, grabbed me some Gatorade, and then I came right back. And they actually got back before I came back from Wawa, so it all worked out. But I definitely recommend taking a bike. It's a lot of fun. You can ride on the Riverfront, go all the way to Wawa. There's so much to do. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Oh, the times for all of us. So I got 11 minutes and 57 seconds.
37:40.
Mine says 43, but I forgot to stop it, but we can just say it's 43.
So would y'all take that transportation mode again?
No. I mean, I just need to get an e-bike. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a bike either, but the bus is actually not terrible if I don't have like things I need to carry with me, I guess. Like,
It's just the time. It's just the time, you know.
Was the bus like crowded or anything
the
like
bus
that?
wasn't that crowded. There was, I mean, a handful of people on there who got off and on. And honestly, I mean, if I drove it, I'd be focused on driving the whole time. Because I wasn't driving, it was nice to kind of just zone out. And if I were, reading something, listening to something, that would be nice too. Kind of the same amount of time, I guess.
And walk in, no sketchy neighborhoods.
I mean, look, the neighborhoods aren't always the greatest. Some neighborhoods are nicer than others, but I mean, they're clearly investing in it. They're trying to make it nicer. They're trying to make it so that there's some murals. You'll see this in the footage for sure that people have put in. And then some of the people really are taking care of their houses more than others. It just depends on the neighborhood. So as a walk, it's fine. It's a little hot, but other than that, like it was actually pretty pleasant. Apple Maps had me go through a number of parks, so that definitely helped the experience. So.
And as far as me, I don't know. I just kind of stopped following Google Maps because I already know where I was going. I took most of 4th Street, then Lancaster Pike, or Lancaster Ave, whatever it's called, and then I'm at the Riverfront. It was mostly downhill, so I didn't really have to worry about cars. Actually, if you go on Google Maps, from Woodlawn Library to the Riverfront, a car is 9 minutes and a bike is 11 minutes. So it kind of works out. So, but yeah, that is the end. And then you want to mention anything about Strong Towns, or we're all good from here?
Yeah. So Strong Towns is a organization that's basically dedicated towards developing cities that are more focused on human beings as opposed to just auto infrastructure. Sort of trying to repair the last 70 years of experimentation is just focused on cars. And I love cars, don't get me wrong, but it would be nicer if it was like it was 100 years ago, where I could just hop on a trolley and be here in 10 minutes, essentially. And there's a lot of space that's sort of wasted for cars or whatever. But Strong Towns Wilmington in particular, I mean, we focus on sort of 3 broad strokes. One is traffic safety and multimodal transportation, so that more than just cars. The next is sort of incremental development, like how can we make housing more affordable and easier for people to have it. And then the third one is just financial responsibility on the municipal level, so that the city is, being responsible. And honestly, Wilmington is so good with its budgeting so far that I'm really not concerned about that. So.
All right, guys, I guess that's the end of the video. So hopefully we'll do some more rides like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.